Do you ever just stop in the middle of your day and think to yourself, is it just me, or is everyone this tired? Not just, I need a nap tired. I'm talking about a deep, down to your bones kind of tired. A weariness that coffee can't touch and a good night's sleep doesn't seem to fix. If that sounds familiar, I want you to hear this loud and clear. It is absolutely not just you. What you're feeling is real, it's valid, and it's something millions of us are quietly going through, often feeling like we're the only ones. We're living in a silent epidemic of exhaustion, and today, we're going to talk about it. This isn't about physical fatigue from a long hike or a tough workout. This is an invisible burden. It's the exhaustion of the mind, the weariness of the spirit. It's the weight of 1,000 unspoken worries, 1,000,000 tiny decisions, and an endless to-do list that just keeps growing, no matter how much you cross off. It's the fatigue that comes from constantly performing, from being on all the time. Think about it. From the moment we wake up, we're bombarded. Emails ping before our eyes are fully open. Social media feeds us a highlight reel of everyone else's seemingly perfect lives. The news cycle never stops. We're expected to be productive employees, attentive partners, perfect parents, supportive friends, and somehow still have time for self-care, hobbies, and personal growth. It's a relentless pressure to optimize every single second of our existence. We live in a culture that glorifies the hustle. We wear busyness like a badge of honor. We're told to rise and grind, to chase our dreams relentlessly. But nobody ever talks about the cost of that chase. Nobody talks about the burnout that happens when the grind never, ever stops. This constant pressure to be available, to be responsive, to be productive, is the primary source of this deep emotional fatigue. We're connected 24/7. Our work bleeds into our home life, and our home life is filled with the pressure to be doing something meaningful. There's no off switch. Our brains are like computers with too many tabs open, all at once, all the time. The processor is overheating, the fan is screaming, and we're just telling it to open one more tab. We scroll through our phones looking for a moment of escape, but instead we're met with more information, more comparison, more stimulus. We see the curated perfection of others and wonder, why can't I keep up? Why am I the only one struggling to stay afloat? It creates this strange paradox, doesn't it? We're more connected than ever before, yet many of us feel profoundly alone in this struggle. We see the bustling streets, the crowded coffee shops, the busy offices, and it feels like we're the only one moving in slow motion, carrying this invisible weight. Everyone else seems to be managing just fine, but that's the illusion. That's the shared secret we all carry. This widespread exhaustion isn't a sign of your personal failure. It is not a character flaw. It's a collective problem. It's a natural human response to an unnatural, unsustainable pace of life. We are all pretending to some degree. We're all putting on a brave face, nodding along saying, I'm fine, just busy, when what we really want to scream is, I'm exhausted, and I don't know how much longer I can do this. So what's the answer? The solution isn't another productivity hack or a new time management system. It's not about trying to cram more into our already overflowing days. The answer, at its core, is permission. I'm here today to give you that permission. Permission to pause. Permission to rest, not as a reward for being productive, but as a fundamental human right. Permission to say no to that extra project. No to that social event you're dreading. No to the self-imposed pressure to be perfect. Permission to do absolutely nothing and not feel guilty about it. Resting isn't lazy, it's essential. It's the way our minds and bodies heal and process the world. It's in the quiet moments, the empty spaces in our calendar, that we can finally hear ourselves think, feel ourselves breathe, and reconnect with what truly matters. Let's start to shift the narrative. Instead of judging ourselves for feeling tired, let's approach it with curiosity and kindness. Let's ask ourselves, what is this exhaustion trying to tell me? Maybe it's telling you that you've been carrying too much for too long. Maybe it's a signal that your boundaries have been crossed, or that you've drifted away from the things that genuinely bring you joy. This is a call for empathy, not just for others, but most importantly, for yourself. When a friend is sick, you tell them to rest. When they're overwhelmed, you offer them support. It's time we started treating ourselves with that same level of compassion. Let's start a new conversation, one where we can be honest about our struggles. Imagine turning to a colleague and saying, "I'm feeling really burnt out today," and hearing them say, "Me too." Let's make sure we both take a proper break. This vulnerability is not weakness. It is the foundation of genuine human connection. It's how we dismantle the illusion that we're alone in this. The world won't stop for us. The demands will likely always be there, but we can change how we respond to them. We can consciously choose to carve out sanctuaries of peace in our lives. This might look different for everyone. Maybe it's a 10-minute walk without your phone. Maybe it's reading a book for pleasure, not for self-improvement. Maybe it's just sitting by a window, watching the clouds go by, allowing your mind to be weightless for a moment. It's about finding those small pockets of stillness amidst the chaos. It's about remembering that your worth is not measured by your productivity. You are a human being, not a human doing. You deserve rest. You deserve peace. You deserve to feel okay, even if everything isn't perfect. So the next time you feel that deep, soul-level exhaustion creeping in, remember this conversation. Take a deep breath. Acknowledge the feeling without judgment. Remind yourself that it's not just you. You are part of a massive, silent tribe of tired people who are just trying their best. And then, give yourself permission. Permission to stop. Permission to breathe. Permission to just be. Because in a world that demands we constantly run, the most radical act of self-care is to stand still. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. It helps more people find this community and know they aren't alone. Take care of yourselves, and remember to rest.